Okay, so here we are, Zakupnik reporting from Kharkiv. Today's been another grim day. You can see behind me a black, heavy plume of smoke. This is from a drone attack less than an hour ago, very close to the shelter where I am now. Even trying to get down here from the main part of the city was difficult. Police, ambulances everywhere. We know that at least one person's been killed and several injured. The reality is that that figure will be higher. Unfortunately, more people will have been killed, possibly people being found under rubble, and more people are likely to have been injured as well. This is just one of many such strikes now. I mean, it's impossible to even keep count of the number of strikes that are taking place just on the city alone. There are worse still further east, still in Kharkiv Oblast, this Kharkiv area, and I can't even keep count of the ones that I hear or see the evidence of, like this one. Some people say that this was the evidence of 3 strikes. It's difficult to know, really. And you know, even the ones that I hear are numerous, and there are many, many more others. It's really constant. People here are living under this huge strain. Here at the shelter, which I'm just standing outside, it's just to the right of where I'm standing now. You know, these residents, they're elderly people, aged mainly between the ages of 70 to 90. They've all got quite severe disabilities. Some have got amputations, some have got very severe dementia, some have had strokes, but all of them have got disabilities of some type and find it very difficult to move around. But this shelter here in Kharkiv is doing an absolutely amazing job at looking after these people, mainly staffed by volunteers, and also some staff who just completely dedicate their time to the shelter. They cook, they clean, they do everything, and it's incredible what they do and how they look after the patients here. Well, residents really. I suppose it's they're residents, but they're also patients. It is extraordinary. But today we went shopping, and the main thing that the residents need here is, apart from various medical needs, is good quality food, fresh food. So today we went to a fish market, which I would never have found at the back of Beyond, but we went with a couple of people from the shelter, and it's an extraordinary place really, and we bought literally a huge amount of seafood, fresh seafood, and fresh meat, which will all go to giving the residents here some really decent quality food and meals. We also bought various other things in various shops around the city, milk products like condensed milk, sour cream, and a few other items that I can't immediately remember. Oh, butter as well. And somebody's very kindly donated to the shelter something like, I think, 10 iPads, which are really important, but they need they need adapters and cables, so we were purchasing a few of those as well today, so that the residents can actually use the iPads, and we'll be going out to buy covers for them so that it's not a problem if they get dropped, which they're quite likely to be. So yeah, things are very, very difficult here in Kharkiv, but I'm committed to staying here and supporting people, particularly the residents of this shelter. So I just want to thank everybody very much who watches this video for their support, and if you can keep supporting me and the shelter and enabling me to keep on buying things that the shelter really needs, that would be really fantastic. And I want to say a huge thank you in particular to the New Forest for Ukraine group, who've financed all the food items and the electrical items that I've purchased for the shelter here today. So I thank you very much, and again I send a plea for more funds to enable me to go shopping here in Kharkiv. These things are available here in Kharkiv, which seems kind of strange really, given the war situation and the constant drone and missile strikes, but it is how it is. Life goes on, and yes, it's just quite extraordinary, and people here are so resilient. It's very humbling.